So what type of if I was a corporation and I wanted to build a benefit program from the the bottom up, what type of things should I be looking at to be an inclusive corporation?
So the first thing is to talk to your employee base, right? You need to know what the gaps are. So when I worked at Echelon Insurance, we were the test group for cannabis, for adding it to an employee plan. We actually had it first. We built it with Manulife, Great West Life, and Shoppers Drug Mart. So we were a small company, but we knew we had cancer patients, people suffering from 5 diseases that cancer was helping. And we went to our broker and said that cannabis was helping. We went to our broker and said, we're not taking care of our employees, right? They're not getting treatment. They have to pay out of their pocket. They can't afford it. And out of that, they created a 10,000 add-on. So each employee had an additional 10,000 for the year for that, and then an additional 10,000 for the year for wellness, right? So those are the kind of things. So we were looking at trends. We asked employees what was happening, and we went to the benefits service provider and said, you need to build something. And they went with us. And now everybody else out there has that advantage. So you kind of have to step back and pretty much say you're not the experts at all things. Listen to the employees. Mm-hmm. And go to a service provider and say, you're not the experts either. This is constantly changing and learning. So how can we deal with it? But it's expensive.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it's expensive. The one that a lot of employers are struggling with right now is for the 2S and LGBTQ plus community, top and bottom surgery. Can we pay for that? Right? When you have hospitals like Women's College, who's doing a lot of work with that, CAMH, where they can go for assistance and support with that. But if you work for a corporation, that's a heavy cost for the corporation, right? So, but the employees are asking for it.
And that's probably similar to IVF and fertility treatments, you know. And then the thing is, it's expensive for the corporation, but it's also a savings because that becomes an attraction for the kinds of employees that you may want to bring into the organization. Like if you know that, you know, you might have access to a really diverse funnel of benefits. You might even choose a lower salary because the benefits that you have access to are better than anything else, you know, anything else that you can get anywhere else. So I think that's one of the opportunities right now when you say, Ingrid, like that you can kind of like there's a menu now of choices which empowers the potential employee and actually ask the corporation to do more work in terms of building really dynamic benefit programs.
Yeah,
and oh, Mark.
Go ahead, Mark.
No, go ahead, Ingrid.
Yeah, so that's key. One of the things that the pandemic did is fast track AI technology and the gig economy, because we figured by 2030 people would be working remotely, right? Working everywhere. It fast tracked. But what it did, it opened the door for accessibility. So individuals who couldn't get into a corporation for a job because they're in a wheelchair or having to use supports at home are now working very actively remotely. The statistics are showing that more than ever, neurodivergent individuals and people with accessibility issues are working. And the big worry is as organizations are calling people back to work, these people will not be able to come back to work. They can't go with you, right? But what the organizations have realized is it's opened up a whole new world of talent for them, right? To add these people, because there's a lot of talent out there that's not used, because the tunnel is very narrow when it comes to ableism, right? So